And they are real people. Like they are
They exist.
They exist. Welcome to first episode of Unplugged, Griffith Business Students Podcast. This is your host. My name is Joo.
And my name is Victor.
This episode is all about this podcast, how we decided to start it,
Yeah.
and a little bit about us, just to give a little personal tone,
Easy.
and have a little fun with it, really. So I guess how we started this podcast is from last year. Victor was also thinking about creating a podcast on his own, and I was like, why not, like, in a capacity that we can actually start producing ourselves on the topics that we're both passionate about, which is business.
Yeah. And why not have Griffith as kind of a backer or a support behind us on the
100%.
project as well? So here we are.
So I'm studying Bachelor of Business, Marketing and Events.
And I've just graduated at the end of 2024, and I did a Bachelor of Business. It was a major in Economics and Finance.
Which is the place that you want to be in graduating.
Yeah, of course.
So I do envy Victor right now a lot. Yeah, I do.
With all your assignments, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess this podcast is going to contain a lot of selected individuals ranging from local businesses to...
Academics and industry
Academics.
professionals as well.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
in an industry that, we found it interesting.
Yeah, but so the whole
Yeah.
idea was to find a topic
Yeah.
for an episode and then bring in a person that is knowledgeable about that topic
Yeah.
to, give us more insight and share the knowledge that they've got, is what we're trying to do. So every episode will touch on a different aspect of, everything's business related.
Yeah.
So aspects of businesses, we have guests talking about the music industry, food industry.
Yeah.
We'll have guests talking about investments, portfolio management.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, it's just a whole range of things.
And probably we will be asking questions to people that we as students never got the chance to ask questions to. And they are real people. Like they are
They exist.
They exist. And they are more than just a name on a newsletter that you probably find. And this is the opportunity to really dive into that, so that you guys who are listening know more about Griffith Business School as an organization, but feel more in a community that we're amongst people who is working hard to elevate your experience at Griffith.
Yeah. And yeah, of course. And we as students don't really get the opportunity to talk to these types of people. And even outside of uni, you don't really get to hear much of them, except for if they do a post on LinkedIn or if you see something on the news, as you said. So we want to bring that first-hand knowledge to you guys directly, and do so in an environment that, we're I don't know, our generation's used to this type of content and communication, and we're just going to keep it very casual and conversation-like and hear feedback from our listeners and hope this project goes forward.
Yeah. So I guess I will be also sharing a little bit about what my passion is, and which is how I chose some of my guests, because that's what I wanted to find out. So you can also be involved if this kind of podcast is what you would like to chase in the future, and that's something that you want to be involved in. Please, we will put our details in on the caption below, or however you will find us. Really.
Yeah. Well, it's out there. You'll be able to contact us.
No
matter how this gets published. You can. There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to get involved and ask your questions to guests and even maybe become a part of the project with us. I think we can. We have a little bit of time to touch on quickly what does success look like for us in this project. And I think we've had this discussion before where we just want to start it and reach a certain point where it's set, we need everyone's support, and hopefully it works out and we'll see what the future looks like for this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is a very short episode, but this is where like I want to really emphasize that this podcast is designed for you to get something out of, and hopefully that we can be a part of that journey with you in your career and make the better decisions in the future.
And maybe you, based on the conversations that we'll have, you find out that you have different interests, and then you might want to pursue a different path, even from them, or hear perspectives that you wouldn't have otherwise, and consider different options. So I really hope that adds a bit of value to you guys. Episodes will be published weekly.
Yeah, it will be published weekly. We would love to hear from you, whatever platform that we actually put this on. Please comment, like, share, interact, whatever
find
you
us
think.
on LinkedIn and
find us on LinkedIn, or just DM if there's an idea that you want to actually pursue. We're open to hear them. So thanks everybody for listening. All right, no worries.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody.